Hello, how are you all on Facebook on this beautiful live today? So I'm coming on because I'm walking to class, as you see my backpack, and my name is Colleen Gallagher, and what I do is I inspire epic leaders, like those leaders who are here just to do badass shit, like leaders who are here to transform the world, shake the world out, disrupt the world, like make this extraordinary impact on the world to actually shift the culture of humanity, actually shift how they show up in the world and how they play in the world and how they co-create in the world with their life. And I'm coming on right now because I'm going to this class that is about global, I need to move to the carts really quick, but it's about global technology and development. Hey Mira, I'm going to class. But anyway, I'm going to this and it's from 6 to 9 p.m. but I wanted to come on here because I truly take a powerful stand for the evolution of humanity. And there are beautiful people that are in this class and in this space that are also so committed to their vision, and there's people from all over the world, like people that are software engineers, there's people that were in the Peace Corps, there's people that are lawyers, there's people that are in the banking industry. They're in all these industries because they truly care about the evolution of humanity. They truly care about showing up in the space that they know their gifts are to transform this world. They care about it. They're deeply committed to it. And I had an extraordinary day today. I had some amazing clients that I talked with from Pakistan, from Jordan, who are making massive efforts for women's rights. And they've committed. They've truly committed energetically with an investment, with their energy, their time, and their abundance. And they don't make excuses. They're not saying like, I had a girl go open a bank account that was 15 years old to make the difference that she wants to make in this world. And as I'm walking to this class, I had this amazing day, and it's like not even 5 p.m. yet, or yes, it's 6 p.m. But I wanted to come on because that's the level that I'm playing at. That's the level I choose to co-create with, and that's where I show up for my life because I'm so committed to it. And so like I ask you, when you're really looking at your life, like what it is you're doing and what it is you say you're committed to, what it is you say you're dreaming of, whatever it is, the business you are wanting to grow, the business that you're wanting to have the impact, whatever you're doing to say you want to live with more abundance, live with a greater income, like what is your action? How committed are you? How committed are you to creating an environment around you to be the evolutionary badass queen that you are, or king, or empire? How committed? Because this day today, after working with this girl, like I said, who was 15 years old, and she's furthering her education in Australia, and with a business, like there's just no excuses. And even going to this class, like, you know, I choose to be crossing the street, but I choose to be more committed to my vision. I choose to be so committed to up-leveling myself so that way that leaders can choose to up-level themselves. And you know, I just signed actually my largest contract today as well, which is amazing. And I wanted to share with you like this space because it gets to be beautiful, it gets to be fun, it gets to be extraordinary. You get to be this person that's guiding and transforming people during the day, but then at night you get to be a student. You get to go into a room that's filled with an amazing environment of people from all over the world that are saying, I'm so committed to the evolution of humanity, I'm so committed to this that I'm making it happen. And thanks, Amira. Yeah, but I'm not sharing this to say like, ooh, woohoo, Colleen. Like, I'm sharing it because I'm sharing like my commitment to my vision and my commitment to make it happen. And I don't let the stories come through. I don't let the excuses come through. Like a 15-year-old girl didn't let the excuses come through of all of the reasons it couldn't happen. So, you know, where are you choosing to play at? The world is waiting for you. Humanity is waiting for you. The evolution of humanity is waiting for you to step up and to act and to create a difference with what you deeply desire and your deepest goals and missions in life. And you know, you really have a space to play at now between connecting the bridge of business and connecting the bridge to spirituality. And you have that option available to you. You have that choice to do it. You have the responsibility really to rise up. And I just share this with you because I deeply care about it. Josh, how are you? I'm going to class. I'm talking about how you can be a teacher during the day and a student at night, to the badass rebel that you are. So happy Joshua's on the line because he is a badass rebel that chooses to commit every day to being the next level of himself. And again, no excuses. And that's what I want to take away from this live, is that there is no excuses for you not creating the life that you have. There's no excuses for you not showing up for humanity. There's no excuses for you not becoming an evolutionary leader. There's just no excuses anymore in the world that we live in. And we're living in the most abundant time. We're living in a time where freedom codes can come through you. You get to decide your life. You get to decide what freedom. And I had cancer and I still decided. I still chose to show up to school. I still chose to do all the things. Like, you know what? You have the choice to live with freedom. You have that choice, and even though it may be hard or there may be feelings of frustration, you get the choice to be a revolutionary, badass human in this experience, and you get to impact the world through what you're good at, through what you're naturally good at. You get to impact the world. And if you sit there and you choose not to, you're doing a disservice. You're doing such a disservice to humanity, and I really believe in you, and I really believe in this message. And I believe that you get to be, like I said, a guide during the day, using your natural gifts, whatever that is, to then shift humanity, to shift the vibration, to be into your full artistic abilities. And hey, Kathy, and I wanted to share this because we're not living in a time anymore where you get to just say, oh, tomorrow's the day. No, like, today's the day. And you don't get to say, like, oh, one day I'll decide. You know what? There is no one day I'll decide. Like, the moment is now. And really, when there's this 15-year-old girl who's so committed to furthering her education, she was like, Colleen, I'm so committed to this. I went and opened a bank account so I could work with you and get my visa for Australia. And when you hear like a 15-year-old girl in the Middle East saying that, a 15-year-old girl doing that, like, that is the truth. There's no excuse. I don't have time to hear the excuses. You can pretend to hear all your excuses. You can put your excuses wherever it is, but it's just not the truth. And I just really believe that, and I wanted to come on and share that with all of you on my walk to class, as many people are staring at me and I still don't care. Because I believe in this truth, and I believe that each of you have the power to unleash the evolutionary leader that's in you. And there's no more bullshitting, there's no more tomorrows, there's no more undecisions. Like, the moment is now to rise up and use your gift. You owe a responsibility to the world to do this. And I would like to invite you. I have my one-on-one mentorship, the Pathway to Evolutionary Leadership, open. Act on it, co-create with your experience. Let's do this. And I can sit here and I can tell you all day about all the beautiful results that, hey Gary, all the beautiful results that I've created, beautiful results that a 15-year-old girl is creating in the Middle East. I can tell you about results of this guy in Pakistan who's creating a place for domestic abuse that's occurring, that I'm guiding on this that's transformation. I can tell you about the corporations, but none of it matters if you don't decide that you matter, and if you don't decide that what you do to show up in this world matters. And that is the truth. That is the creation, and that is it. And yeah, I'm sharing that as I'm going to class because I'm choosing to be a guide, an epic evolutionary leader, a millionaire rising, and go to class at night with other amazing, extraordinary humans who are doing epic things in the world. But you get to have it all. You get to be both. But you get to show up and commit to yourself to allow that environment to come around you. So again, I'd like to invite you. I'm opening my private mentorship for the Pathway to Evolutionary Leadership. Message me to get details to start doing the epic shit you deserve to do in the world, because the world is waiting for you and you hold that responsibility to bring it to the world. And yeah, I'm just gonna leave it there. You hold the responsibility, you hold the key to let yourself free, and I'm just here as the guide, as the teacher, as the transmission, as the pathway to let you be free, but you get to meet me halfway. So here's to being badass rebels, conscious rebels, epic leaders, let's see, millionaires that are going to be investing in, ways to make this world a better place, people that are going to be speakers, people that are going to be authors, people that are here to be the best version of themselves because they know that it makes a difference. And if that is you, the time is now to act, because I did not make it through cancer, and there's many people that did also not make it through things, and you did not make it through a hell of the life that you have made it through to sit there and do nothing. That is the truth. That is the freedom code. That is it. That's it. And message me because the time is now, after this badass day I had of humans just wow. So here's the freedom codes. Here is to the freedom ringing. Here is to freedom ringing. Have an amazing day or night whenever you receive this, and just rise the fuck up.